Most drivers don't realize this, but over 2/3 of people are driving around with maintenance they're purposely ignoring, and almost half will get hit with repair bills they never had to pay. And here's the jaw-dropper. A car with 120,000 miles can actually be more reliable than one with 50,000 miles if the owner took care of it. Crazy, right? Today, I'm going to show you 9 simple tricks that will make your engine feel brand new again. And at the end, there's one tiny detail that most drivers overlook. It might be the easiest fix of all. Let's get into it. Number 9. Stop wasting money on the 3,000-mile oil change. Let's start by saving you money. If you're still changing your oil every 3,000 miles, you're throwing cash away. This advice is decades old. It made sense back when engines and oils weren't as advanced. But today, it's a myth that needs to go away. Here's what the experts say. One former service advisor told Edmunds that the 3,000-mile oil change is a marketing tactic that dealers use to get you into the service bay regularly. Unless you're racing your car on weekends, you don't need it. Most car owners' manuals today recommend oil changes every 5,000 to 7,500 miles. A Toyota Camry or Honda Accord running synthetic oil can easily go 7,500 to 10,000 miles between changes. Some BMWs and Audis can stretch to 15,000 miles with the right oil. General Motors even developed their own oil standard recommending 10,000-mile intervals. Nearly all cars made after 2010 have an oil life monitor. It uses sensors and software to track your driving conditions, temperature changes, and engine load. When that monitor says you still have 15 or 20% oil life left, trust it. Don't dump perfectly good oil just because a quick lube sticker says so. Now, there are exceptions. If you mostly drive short trips under 5 or 10 miles, your oil doesn't get hot enough to burn off moisture. That can break down the oil faster. Same goes for dusty areas, lots of towing, or extreme temperatures. In those cases, follow the severe service schedule in your manual. And here's a critical point. Almost no automaker recommends leaving oil in the engine for more than 1 year, even if you barely drive. Moisture and fuel can dilute the oil over time. The right answer is always in your owner's manual, not from the shop trying to sell you more oil changes. Follow the manufacturer's recommendation, and you'll save money while keeping your engine protected. Number 8. Clean or replace the air filter. Your engine needs clean air to run right. Every gallon of fuel your engine burns requires thousands of gallons of air. That air passes through your air filter, which traps dust, dirt, and debris before it can damage internal engine parts. Over time, that filter gets clogged. And when it does, your engine has to work harder to pull air through. You might notice sluggish acceleration, reduced power, or the engine just feels tired. For older cars with carburetors, studies found that replacing a dirty air filter can improve fuel mileage by up to 14%. Modern fuel-injected cars are smarter. The computer adjusts the air-fuel mixture automatically, so the fuel economy impact is smaller. But a dirty filter still hurts your performance and acceleration. Most filters need replacing every 12,000 to 15,000 miles, or about once a year. If you drive in dusty conditions, check it more often. The good news is this is one of the cheapest maintenance items. A new filter runs about $35 to $80 at most shops, and it's usually easy to access yourself. Here's a quick test. Pull out your air filter and hold it up to the light. If you can see light passing through most of the material, it's still good. If it looks dark, clogged, or barely lets light through, it's time for a new one. Number 7. Use top-tier gasoline. This might surprise you. Not all gasoline is created equal. And the difference isn't about premium versus regular. It's about the detergent additives inside the fuel. Back in 2004, a group of major automakers, including Toyota, Honda, BMW, Ford, and General Motors, got together. They noticed that government standard gasoline wasn't doing a great job of keeping engines clean. So they created top-tier certification for fuel with higher levels of cleaning detergents. The results from independent testing are striking. AAA found that non-top-tier gasolines cause 19 times more engine deposits than top-tier brands, after just 4,000 miles of simulated driving. That carbon buildup can reduce fuel economy, cause rough idling, and hurt your engine's performance over time. But here's the good part. AAA also found that top-tier gasoline can actually reverse some of that damage. Using it for 5,000 miles reduced intake valve deposits by 45 to 72%. Your engine can recover from lower quality fuel just by switching brands. And the cost difference? On average, just 3 cents more per gallon. That's barely noticeable at the pump, but the long-term benefits for your engine are real. About 1/3 of gas stations sell top-tier certified fuel. You can find them at major brands like Shell, Chevron, Costco, QuikTrip, Exxon, and many others. Check the Top Tierga's website for a full list. Don't confuse this with premium versus regular octane. That's a different issue we'll cover soon. Top tier is about the cleaning additives, and every grade of fuel at a top-tier station meets the standard. Number 6. Fuel injector cleaning. Your fuel injectors are precision instruments. They spray a fine mist of fuel into your engine cylinders thousands of times per minute. When they're clean, that spray pattern is perfect. Your engine runs smooth, responsive, and efficient. But over time, deposits build up on those tiny injector tips. The spray pattern gets distorted. Instead of a fine mist, you get an uneven dribble. And that means wasted fuel, reduced power, and a rougher running engine. Here's where fuel injector cleaners come in. Independent testing by the Southwest Research Institute found that cleaners containing PEA, that stands for polyethyramine, can restore up to 94% of fuel injector flow. That's significant. Other research shows fuel injector cleaners can improve fuel economy by 3 to 5% in engines that have deposit buildup. The cleaning agents dissolve the varnish and carbon that accumulate on injector tips and intake valves. For regular maintenance, using an over-the-counter cleaner every few thousand miles can help prevent buildup. Look for products that specifically list PEA as an ingredient. One bottle treats a full tank of gas. For deeper cleaning, professional fuel injector service is recommended around every 30,000 miles. Mechanics use pressurized systems with stronger solvents that can blast through stubborn deposits. Now, a word of caution. Some automakers advise against certain fuel additives because harsh chemicals could potentially affect sensors or catalytic converters. Always check your owner's manual first and stick with reputable products. Chevron Techron, for example, is specifically approved by Mercedes and recommended in BMW and Hyundai owners' manuals. Number 5. Clean the throttle body. The throttle body controls how much air enters your engine. It's located between your air filter and intake manifold. Inside is a butterfly valve that opens and closes when you press the gas pedal. Over time, carbon and gunk build up around that valve. It sticks to the edges where the valve meets the housing. This disrupts airflow and throws off the precise air-fuel mixture your engine needs. The symptoms are noticeable. Rough idling, hesitation when you first accelerate, sometimes even stalling after you come to a stop. Your engine runs lean or rich, and it starts struggling. Carbon typically starts building up around 30,000 miles. Many drivers wait until 75,000 miles or beyond before cleaning it, by which point the buildup is significant. But a dirty throttle body can be cleaned in just a few minutes. A can of throttle body cleaner costs under $20. Having a shop do it can run $200 to $300. This is one of the easiest and most rewarding DIY maintenance tasks. Important note: if your car has a drive-by-wire throttle, where there's no physical cable connecting the pedal to the valve, don't force the valve open by hand. You could damage the electronic system. Instead, have someone press the gas pedal to open it, or check your specific vehicle's procedure. Number 4. Clean the mass airflow sensor. The mass airflow sensor, or MAF sensor, sits between your air filter and throttle body. Its job is to measure exactly how much air is flowing into your engine. The computer uses that information to calculate how much fuel to inject. When the sensor gets dirty, it starts giving inaccurate readings. The computer thinks more or less air is coming in than actually is. This throws off the fuel mixture and causes problems. You might notice poor fuel economy, jerky acceleration, hesitation, or even a check engine light. The engine feels like it's guessing instead of running precisely. The good news is cleaning it takes about 5 minutes and requires no special tools. Just unplug the sensor and carefully remove it. Use MAF-specific cleaner only. Don't scrub it or touch the sensor wires. Those wires are delicate and easily damaged. Spray the cleaner and let it air dry completely. Don't wipe it. Don't blow it dry. Just let the cleaner evaporate on its own. Once it's dry, reinstall the sensor and plug it back in. Do this every 12,000 to 15,000 miles, ideally when you're checking or replacing your air filter anyway. They work together to ensure your engine gets the right information about its air supply. Number 3. Replace worn spark plugs. Spark plugs create the spark that ignites the air-fuel mixture in your engine cylinders. That combustion is what powers your car. When spark plugs wear out, that spark gets weaker and less consistent. Here's what research shows. The National Institute of Automotive Service Excellence reported that worn or faulty spark plugs can lead to engine misfires, resulting in up to 30% lower fuel economy. Symptoms of worn plugs include rough idling, hesitation during acceleration, misfires you can feel as a stumble or jerk, difficulty starting especially in cold weather, and the check engine light coming on. Modern spark plugs are designed to last a long time. Most can go 80,000 to 100,000 miles before needing replacement. Check your owner's manual for the specific interval. Replacing them yourself can cost as little as $20 for a set. Having a shop do it runs a few $100s depending on your engine. Some vehicles make plugs easy to access. Others bury them under intake manifolds and require more labor. Number 2. Clean or replace the PCV valve. PCV stands for positive crankcase ventilation. It's a small valve that removes harmful gases from your engine's crankcase and sends them back into the intake to be burned off. This keeps pressure from building up and prevents those gases from contaminating your oil. When the PCV valve gets clogged with sludge and carbon, problems follow. Crankcase pressure builds. You might see oil leaks from gaskets and seals. The engine could idle rough, consume more fuel, or even develop sludge inside. Left unchecked, it accelerates engine wear. This is one of the cheapest and easiest maintenance items. A new PCV valve costs about $7 to $20. Cleaning or replacing it takes minutes. Manufacturers recommend checking the PCV valve every 20,000 to 50,000 miles. It's a small investment that prevents oil leaks, keeps the engine running cleanly, and can extend the life of your motor. Now, we've covered the major maintenance items that affect engine performance. But there's one more trick that ties everything together. It's simpler than anything else we've discussed, and most people completely overlook it. Number 1. The premium gas myth. This final tip might save you the most money of all. Many people believe premium gas is better for all cars. It sounds premium. It costs more. It must be superior, right? Wrong. According to the Federal Trade Commission, higher octane fuel provides no benefit for vehicles that aren't designed for it. It won't make your car run cleaner, faster, or more efficiently if the manufacturer specifies regular gas. AAA found that Americans wasted more than $2.1 billion in 1 year by using premium gasoline in vehicles designed for regular. That's money thrown away for zero benefit. Here's what octane actually does. It measures fuel's resistance to knocking, which is premature detonation in the cylinder. High compression engines and turbocharged engines need higher octane to prevent that knock. Regular engines with normal compression ratios don't. Here's the rule. Check your owner's manual or the label inside your fuel door. If it says premium required, use premium. Your engine is designed for it, and using regular could cause knocking and potential damage over time. If it says premium recommended, regular is usually fine. You might sacrifice a tiny bit of performance in certain conditions, but you'll save hundreds per year. Don't let premium pricing convince you it's automatically better. Use what your engine was designed for and put those savings toward real maintenance that actually matters. There you have it. 9 simple tricks that can make your engine feel brand new again. Remember what the mechanics say. With brands like Toyota, Subaru, and Honda, 250,000 miles is just halfway through a vehicle's life. This is what proper maintenance can achieve. Consumer Reports also confirms that modern cars, when maintained according to manufacturer service intervals, can easily reach 200,000 miles or more. Don't be among the drivers who delay maintenance they know is needed, only to end up paying for repairs that could have been avoided. If you found this video helpful, drop a like and subscribe. Now tell me, which of these maintenance tips do you think most drivers ignore the most? Let's discuss in the comment section, and thanks for watching.